Good morning, campers. It's Mr. C back. Today is day 5 of camp. I hope everyone enjoyed our visit yesterday to Camp Minnewaska in New York and New Jersey too. That cold scenery made me feel really good. Today we're going to my home state of Florida, and we're going out to the Keys to Camp Dry Tortugas National Park. Tortugas means turtles. Okay, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good day, explorers! Broadcast Cal here with the Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone stand up and say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone! Now get out there and explore, discover, and create. Broadcast Cal out.
All right, campers. All right, now let's head out to Florida and visit Dry Tortugas out in the Keys.
My name is Michael Guyett. I'm the lead interpreter for the Yankee Freedom ferry service out to the Dry Tortugas National Park. The Dry Tortuga is a group of 7 islands that lie 70 miles to the west of Key West, discovered back in 1513 by Ponce de Leon.
The Dry Tortugas National Park encompasses over 100 square miles, but the small sandy keys only make up a tiny portion of that area. Tortugas gets its name because of its lack of fresh water and its abundance of sea turtles. Turtle in Spanish is tortuga. The area is designated as a national park because of its unique blend of natural beauty and the historic significance of Fort Jefferson.
Name is Christopher Ziegler, and I'm the lead historian and interpretive ranger for Dry Tortugas National Park. Fort Jefferson out the Dry Tortugas is a result of the War of 1812. The United States started a cohesive construction program for fortifications to help defend our maritime frontier.
Fort Jefferson is the 3rd largest coastal defense fort built by the United States after the War of 1812. The largest is Fort Monroe in Virginia, followed by Fort Adams in Rhode Island.
Construction began in 1846. They worked on it until 1875, never totally completed it. It is the 3rd largest seacoast fort the United States ever built, and it was built there to help control the Dry Tortugas harbor.
The islands that make up the Dry Tortugas create a natural harbor in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. This is very attractive to ships that need to seek refuge from storms or safety from enemy attackers. A unique and interesting feature of Fort Jefferson is that it's surrounded by a moat.
It's a fort in the middle of the ocean. Why do you need an extra 70-foot wide body of water surrounding it? The moat actually played 3 critical roles for the Fort Jefferson. The first of which, it was a barrier. The fort was going to be assaulted and taken over by an enemy force. Most likely that was only going to occur through an amphibious assault. So the moat wall, known as the counterscarp, was designed to prevent soldiers attacking the fort in rowboats from being able to get right up against the wall. Either those rowboats could be filled with explosives, but more importantly, it was to delay the soldiers from getting to the fort wall so they could be shot at for a longer period of time before they got to the fort. The second major reason, it's a wonderful breakwater. Fort Jefferson, as you see it today, would probably not even be there if it was not for that moat wall, because that's really what stops all that wave action from directly impacting the fort itself. And then the third reason is very interesting. It was actually part of the tidal flushing system for the sewer for the 1,500 men that were supposed to be out there. It never worked very well because our tides aren't very strong here, but that was a third very important part for the soldiers that lived out there during that period.
Exploring the history of Fort Jefferson and the Dry Tortugas, there are other cool things to do while you're marooned here in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
We are the most remote national park in the lower 48 states. We're literally out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. Snorkeling is absolutely one of our biggest draws. You can walk straight off our beaches, find great fish, find great coral and things like that. You can come out there and camp at the Dry Tortugas. Now it is very, shall we say, rustic camping. It's just like backpacking out west or in the Great Smokies. You have to bring your own food, water, shelter, a whole 9 yards. If you enjoy the water, you enjoy history, and you love the beach, it's a great place to come.
Well, campers, that was sure interesting and full of historic facts. All right, I have some questions for you. First one, where is Dry Tortugas National Park located? Second question is, how can you get to Dry Tortugas? Third question, what does Tortugas mean? Fourth question, What fort is located in Dry Tortugas National Park? And last, what kind of camping can you do in Dry Tortugas National Park?
Okay, campers, that's all we have for today. And until tomorrow, have yourself a great camping day. For today, and until tomorrow, have yourself a great camping day.